Well, I am very excited to welcome our next guest to the show. This is Dr. Lori Bruce, who is the new chancellor at UTC. So I'm happy to talk to you not only because UTC impacts so much of the Chattanooga area, and we'll talk about that, but I'm the mom of not one, but two UTC Mocs.
That's what I like to hear.
Welcome to town.
Thank you, thank you. I'm excited to be here, and you know, I've been on the job right at 2 months, but it's, you know, it's really getting fun now that the fall semester started, the students are back, athletic events, so it's a really exciting time on campus.
You know, we can talk, I hope, about kind of your vision for things and the benefits of going to UTC, but I will talk to you for a minute as a parent, because I mentioned my younger daughter is still there, and so she's had a chance to see you in action a little bit, and she came home and said, "Mom, she seems so nice." And I wanted to share that with you, because I think so often you forget what the importance is when you send your kids off to school. And it's not just the program, and it's not just the job that will follow. It's the experience.
Right. And I will say, I think UT Chattanooga, and one thing that drew me to the position at UTC is that student experience. You know, we have a great academic profile. So hundreds of academic programs for students to choose from, but we call it the Moc experience. And you know, from day one, they have lots of activities, programming. The welcome week is the first week, all kinds of social events, and so the student experience, I agree, is the academic program might draw you to a campus, but the student experience is what you leave with memories of.
We here at Local 3 have an awful lot of Mocs in our staff, many of them who traveled to be in Chattanooga to go to school here from other parts of the state. So it's not always a draw for just people who live here in Chattanooga.
No. You know, I just this morning got my official enrollment numbers for this fall. We're at a record high enrollment of 12,060.
Wow.
So when you look at that, though, approximately, a lot of those students aren't from Hamilton County or the Chattanooga region.
Right.
Of course, we draw students from this area.
Right.
But I'll give you a little anecdotal story. So on move-in day, I'm driving around in a golf cart and greeting families, and the very first family I meet, the natural question is, where are you from?
Sure.
They were from Memphis. They were decked out in their Mocs gear. And I said, "Are you alumni?" The parents, no, we love UTC. We love Chattanooga and we love UTC. The second family I met were from Florida, and the third family I met was from California.
No kidding.
So we really do draw, I feel like, talent nationally into Chattanooga. And you know, they come for the university, but the city keeps them here.
Well, okay, so that's where I was going to take us, because when you talk about that Moc experience, it's not just the campus experience in the 4 years that you're there, or for graduate school that you're there. It is that ability to network while you're there and get a job here.
Oh, absolutely. I think one of the biggest assets we have for our students is internships, co-op programs, you know, getting the real work experience in their field of study while they're studying it. And so then they're really career ready when they graduate. They don't just have a job, they have a great career.
Right. I love the number that you threw out, the enrollment number of roughly 12,600, I think is what you said.
12,060.
12,060, okay. Because that's a good size number. And it means, though, that you can still have that kind of big campus feel.
Yes.
But you're not just a number.
I totally agree. I feel like I like to say we're big enough to matter, but small enough to care. And so, you know, you have the variety of academic programs, the variety of student organizations and clubs, and, you know, concerts and things on campus to go to, but yet it's still small enough that you run into your friends when you're walking around campus.
Right.
You make a real community for yourself. It's small enough to do that.
I've watched from a distance to see how the school has really put a lot of money and emphasis on certain programs over the years. One is the School of Business, which is so well accredited. The other one is nursing. You've got such a great nursing program there.
Yes, and in both of those areas, we've got, you know, buildings, new construction. We have a $60 million expansion on Fletcher Hall, which houses the Rollins College of Business. We have a new nursing building that we've had the groundbreaking for that will be right kind of catty corner to Erlanger. And so that'll allow us to graduate more nurses because the community needs more nurses. So those are two kind of signature areas. We have over $400 million in construction right now.
Wow.
So, you know, if you come to campus, you're going to see some construction and renovation and investment. And I really say, you know, a huge thank you to our state representatives, you know, Bo Watson, Todd Gardenhire, and our federal representatives, because they really help us secure the state funding for all of that investment in our community.
Okay, I'll throw you another one that I'll say from a personal experience, because this is the time of year where all the seniors out there are getting their college applications in. It's easy to sometimes overlook what's in your own backyard.
Yeah.
You have this idea of, oh, I want to go away. Kind of the joke has been for a long time that a lot of kids go away and they come right back. Mine's one of them. But the thing that I appreciate too is the chance to kind of go and ferment, if you will. You don't have to come to UTC and know at 18 what you want to do at 22.
That's right.
You get to just go and grow and have access to all different types of impressions that will guide you in your life.
Yes. You know, and the average student changes their major at least a couple of times. And so I always encourage students, especially when they're freshmen, you might have known since you were 5 years old exactly what you want to do with the rest of your life. But you probably don't. And so explore the different opportunities, take elective classes, you know, pick a minor. That minor might turn into a major because you might, you know, take a couple of classes and realize you love something that you didn't even know existed.
Have the mock experience.
That's right.
You know what? My daughter was right. You are very nice. Here is where you know the UTC website, utc.edu. Their phone number, 425-4111. If you are currently a senior in high school and you're looking for that college experience, do not overlook them and watch for more expansion and great things to come at the helm of Dr. Lori Bruce. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Trevor. Welcome to the Hemp